Hello. Sorry, it took me a second to get in here. I was trying to get the description in there. It didn't want to paste today. Oh, goodness, look at this energy. I felt such a strong pull to come in here and do an update and a grounding today. It was undeniable. And I've been continuing to enjoy doing these amazing soul mission readings. They are so inspirational. It's so great to see how everybody on this love train is just evolving. You guys are really coming into your multi-dimensional selves, shall I say. So you know how we roll around here. First and foremost, welcome to our newest members of the love train. So I saw new members from Australia again, also new from Peru in South America. Welcome to you. We also had a new subscriber in North Carolina, and also new in Sweden. So welcome to all of you. This is so cool how this global community and it's all the same thing. Like, I don't know how I found you, but here I am. That's how everybody came in here. It's 100% authentic, no marketing, no promotion, and that's how we know everybody that's here truly chose to be here. They followed their energy here. So let's see who's popped in here today. I see Manu, I see Rosemary, I see Georgia. Hey, Georgia. Let's see. Oh, awesome. Ishmar found a soulmate. I love it. That's so great. So great. Just remember, the more love yourself fully and allow your partner to love themselves fully. That is divine union right there. Robin's here. Hi, Robin. Awesome. Annie, happy Wednesday to you. Jacqueline, oh yes, if you felt completely wiped out, I'm going to talk about that. Fatigue has absolutely been a part of this. 100%, very normal. Stacy's in the house. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Christy. Marike's here. Awesome. Hey, Jeff. Awesome. Nice group rolling in here. All right. Let me talk about this energy here that's going on, and then let you guys know what is up. Let me see. I wrote some notes down. Oh, before I forget, I do want to talk about Saturday is the monthly group Ascension healing class. For those of you who are new, once a month. This is a monthly class. Energy exchange is $49. If only do it if you feel, if it's really resonating with you. This Saturday, we're doing 3 different types of activation. So everything, as you all know, for the last month or so has been really about focusing on alignment and energy. And what thought am I choosing, right? Does this thought benefit more than just me? Does this thought benefit more than just me? When you can answer yes to that, you know you're not playing the noodle game, that you're in your high heart, that you're aligning with your highest timeline. So we're going to be doing an activation that they're calling the golden thread timeline alignment that helps each individual, right, align with their highest available version of you. So, right, this is going to help. It's going to be an activation to help you get a frequency alignment. Then we also have another one that's going to be a high heart activation. So the high heart is really the control center. You're our control center. That's like mission command. And so it's going to be for opening into deeper love and deeper truth. And that's going to be combined with a sound healing by Samantha Schultz. So that's going to be yummy. Why do we use sound? Because the noodle can't do anything with it, can it? It just goes, oh, there's sound. When we get words, the noodle starts to go to work and thinks it's going to put some broth on the stove and get some noodle soup going. So this is why we love a good sound healing. And when we combine that with activations, it just seems to really magnify them. And then they're introducing a new component this month, and they're calling it frequency check-in, but we're using breath work. So they're giving me very specific breath work rituals that everybody's going to get also. So when you do the group class, you get all of my notes, all the notes and the recording. So if you can't participate live, you do get the whole thing and the notes to be able to follow along. So and each of the activations will be recorded individually as well. So you don't have to go through the whole lesson to be able to pull those out. So you'll get all of those. So I'm excited for that one, because everything truly is, we do know now, everything is managing your energy, right? So how am I aligning with my highest timeline? So That'll be Saturday, what, the 19th, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We run about, usually it runs around 2 hours to be safe. Okay. The Schumann, let's talk about this. Oh boy. So these sneaky, if you feel weird and you feel like, I think I spoke about this yesterday, where you feel like you're being plugged, rebooted constantly, that is what's happening. We're having a complete recalibration. So as a spike comes in, right, that agitates dense stuff, it comes up, and then there's a recalibration. That's why your body keeps feeling like, waves, or you might have your thoughts feeling like, okay, I'm calm this minute, and then the next minute, what is going on? So if you feel like that again, like this one feels more like, I don't know, like if you ever been in a car with a bad taxi driver who like slams on the brakes and then goes calm for a minute, and it's like where you always feel like you're on guard. That's kind of what this pattern has felt like for me. It's like there's complete calm, and then all of a sudden, the spike comes in. So this is where it can be challenging, right, to ground. Definitely this can cause fatigue. The fatigue comes from these high frequency spikes. This is energy that has never been felt in your physical body yet, right? They're higher frequencies than what your body was already stabilized at. This one in particular came in, I think like 4 a.m.-ish, middle, like early morning, middle of the night, right? And you can see this went full body here. And there's still this heavy concentration. The concentration in the upper chakras is igniting our gifts. Igniting our gifts. That's the terms that they gave me. So while you're getting this fatigueness, some of you may be nervousness. It's not really nervousness. It's your solar plexus are getting an upgrade and purging. Many of you are still running a program where you think you're powerless and choosing not to step into your power, right? Are you holding on to an old story? Your old story is not your identification. And so it's saying, okay, wait a minute, I'm going to choose a different timeline. I'm no longer resonating with that timeline. It's literally choosing a timeline. Do you need help with that? I did a whole workshop on here. It's free. Go catch the workshop on how to choose your timeline. That's everything. Choosing your timeline also means paying attention to your thoughts. Am I in my head? Am I making a bunch of noodle soup, or am I in my heart space? And then coming into the heart space is just slowing everything down, really. And for some of us, when what you perceive to be slow down, go 10 degrees deeper and go even slower. Slow really means, can you come to complete stillness? In complete stillness is where you gain that clarity, is where you gain momentum and acceleration. It has to come from the stillness, because when we're distracted, you're not focusing your energy. When you're still, you can go, okay, now from this point, what do I want to do? What would feel good, right? We're practicing feeling for your next move, not this. This is not involved. I hate to tell you, it's on a vacation. It's on, get it out of the cabinet. Take the pot off the stove. No more bouillon is needed. Okay. So what else? Okay. So yes, also heightened. You may feel disoriented too. I'll tell you, today I had a couple of private clients this morning, and afterwards I was like, oh, I had a couple of people booked, and I had already done them, but my mind thought they hadn't happened yet. I kept staring at my calendar, and then I looked back a couple of days. I was like, oh, we already did them. So that's that, right? We're swinging when we're collapsing timelines. I'm telling you, you swing back and forth from 2 days ago to today. Then if that's happening to you, or you like open the refrigerator and go, what did I come here for? All that stuff is normal right now. That's all of this stopping and starting and recalibration has got us feeling wobbly, but not to worry. I got you, because we're going to absolutely ground today as a group, because why? We have more power as a group to ground. And don't worry, it doesn't matter if you're good at it. There's no such thing as being bad at grounding. In a group, you will go with the flow, and you'll just drop right in, I promise. Okay, so that's what's going on here. Let me show you that. Let's take a peek at the Shakalaka chart here. Let's see. This one, I think, really tells, kind of tells the story a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so you can see that was a sharp, that was a dagger. So those are agitators, right? It's digging up false beliefs. Let me just see if I can move out here and show you. Boop. So you can see that was day before yesterday. We had some small spikes, but you see these little ones in, those are the ones that are causes that disruption, why you're feeling like, every time you feel like you got grounded or chill, that it's like, oh, what is this? So you can see this one may have woken some of you up. I don't know. I think it woke me up, but not to the point, but I zonked back out, and I did sleep later than I usually do. So for me, this morning anyway, it came with more of a fatigue. But I will tell you, and let me know in the comments if any of you are noticing this. I have been waking up with a quiet noodle, just super quiet, to where I just am peacefully grounded, which I go to the next level. I still do my program. I make sure if I call myself fully into my body, I do my 3 deep breaths with the hand on the heart, and I know who I am. And call in my angels. Call in your angels every morning. That is how you're going to really improve your relationship with them. Ask them how they communicate with you, right? You don't need to know which one it is, right? Because it's whatever is in your best and highest good. You just give them permission. Please guide me today. Please guide me today. Or if there's a situation that you are worried about, please rearrange that for me. Like, quite literally, you have a cosmic concierge that you're not using. Please rearrange that situation for me. Don't like it. And we have to keep our who man out of it. And when you do that, that allows them to move the particles of creation around in your favor. It really does happen this way. I know. The noodle's got so much to say about this. It cracks me up. It's like, that's when you go, shh, nope, I've got this. I've got this. I'm trusting my guides. Okay, why? Because it's a lot easier too. The stuff we do on the Who Man level is way more struggle. We're done with the struggle bus. Okay, let's see. Christy, you're back. Oh, you're back in San Miguel. Awesome. Good to have you here. Carol, what's up? Carol's in the house. Hello. Oh yeah, dizziness. Yeah, so because there's a lot, right? There's what are they calling it? Igniting. They keep saying igniting. So we have dormant DNA, right? That when these light codes come in, which is these spikes, it activates it. And so there's a new frequency going on in your upper chakras, and there's a lot of upgrades going on with the eyes, the ears, nose, throat, all this. And so that has not been uncommon. Dizziness and vertigo, especially in this community. I've had quite a few people comment that, and it's all upgrades. And again, just do your best to, in other words, don't go on WebMD and say, what do I do for that? Instead, just go to the breath. When we're not in resistance of it, it'll level out sooner. So, and just say, okay, I accept this is happening for me. What can I do to make myself comfortable? Versus, what is this? Because that's resistance, and it actually allows it to rattle a little more in your system. Let's see. I don't know. Okay, I must have missed part of that conversation. Sometimes I feel like I'm eavesdropping. Who? What? What? I see Vicky. Hello, Vicky. Buongiorno. Gina. Oh yeah, Gina. A lot of, so, it's funny that you wrote more weird shit happening. One of the first words that came to my mind today when I was like, what does this feel like? It's a weird feeling. So if you've been feeling weird, that is really that kind of, calm with outside weirdness. Eva Clint said, yes, exactly. That's what this is stirring up. And so it's the recalibration. It's that recalibration. Your body is getting used to this new frequency, and it absolutely feels weird. There's no other way of putting it. Feels weird for me too. And I'm doing all my tactics. I got my crystals, I'm gonna go stick my ass in the Sea of Cortez tomorrow and soak it. So I'm pulling out all the stops too. Josephine, woke up at 3 a.m. with, fatigue. Yep. This seems to have been stirring up more fatigue then, but also it's weird because after the fatigue then, the surge of energy comes with almost a nervousness, right? Like, oh, why am I nervous? I don't even have a reason to be nervous. So that's all normal. Um, da, 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 Yeah, Gina, it's different for everybody, right? So for some, yesterday may have been tumultuous, and then for others, so because everyone, your individual body is adjusting based on whatever frequency you're aligned with right now, if that makes sense. So it can be very different for everyone. So, well, like what I called fatigue, somebody else might be like, I feel jacked up. I want to run around the block 15 times. And so, yeah, it depends on how your body's choosing to adapt to it or what's going on, right? Because you're also releasing, right? We're still purging. That's what this is. This is also a purge. So helps others awaken. It's helping to heightened perception, intuition. Intuition and telepathy, by the way, is really, really opening up big time for many. Even if they're not aware they're fully spiritually awakened, those gifts are coming online. So there's a lot, you can tell, there's a lot. We're purging, we're integrating, we're recalibrating, we're igniting. Ah! Mr. Toad's wild ride. But here's the other thing. We also have the ability to choose that highest timeline, and you do not need to wait. We're not waiting for anything. We're not waiting for an event. Choose your highest timeline, and you can choose your highest timeline in any now moment and create. So even if your third dimension stuff's falling away and healing, that doesn't stop you from creating. In fact, the more you don't allow it to stop you from creating, the better life gets immediately, because the manifestation time seems to be just collapsing and getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And that's because we're releasing the dense energy that was getting in the way of it. So the more of these spikes that come in, honestly, the better. There is light coming. I can already sense the energy. So we're gonna get a nice flush of light very soon, very soon. Let's see. Let me see what else is going on. Oh, nice, Jacqueline. More peaceful mind in the morning. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Kids are wired for sound. Yeah. So because the kids are already on a higher frequency, right? Yeah. All, all kids, even teens that were born, right, more recently. So they didn't come in with any of the junk in the trunk that we're dumping, that we're helping to clear. So their energy is clear. So that the light that might zonk us out is like, they're like, woohoo, they like the light, that it feels good to them. So that's so cool. That's where we're headed, by the way. We're all going back to that. We're all going to be like, zzz, right? Get back to that childhood innocence. I love it. But for you, when you're tired, it's probably not easy. So I have compassion for you. You're like, I just want to rest, and the kids are bouncing off the wall. Oh, I love it. Let's see. Oh, yes. Definitely, yeah, definitely heat with these, when these spikes come in, can definitely feel the heat in the body. Because think of it, it's more energy coming into your body, that it's an unfamiliar frequency to the human body, right? Oh, I love that. Oh, yes. Well, sunflowers, Gaia's all, anything from nature, Carol. So Carol said she was inspired to go pick a sunflower. Yeah. Anything that grows on Gaia, high vibrational foods can help absolutely because right, Gaia, we're following her ascension, really. She jumps and then we jump. She's our host. So, and we're in more and more harmony with her. So anything that grows on the earth, organic things, are going to make your body feel better and help it acclimate, for sure, because it's just a higher vibration, right? But again, it's what feels good. So it's different for everyone, and don't judge anybody else's food choices, please. That puts you in resistance. Do not judge anybody else's food choices. It's resistance. It's in the third dimension. where we are heading. There's a natural shift that's going to happen. But for now, it's really, because we're going through ascension, it's what does my body need right now and what would feel good? And you don't, right? Other people's opinion of us is none of our business. I don't give a rat's ass what you think about what I'm eating right now. Thank you for your input. That's, you might have to just say that and not put it, say it in here, not out there. But really, other people's opinion is none of your business, and you got to let that go, because that's a resistance to people pleasing. It will put you in the gutter energetically faster than anything, because you're not being authentic. And so if a situation comes up that you don't want to do, just ask yourself, take a pause, and don't get into the people please. Oh, they're going to be upset. The kindest thing you can do is tell the truth. I love you, I don't want to do that right now. That's not that. I love you and I don't want to do that. Oh, I'm upset. I'm going to try and guilt, shame, blah, blah, blah. I understand how you feel, and this is how I feel. I don't want to do that right now. And I have learned I don't do anything I don't want to do right now. I'm choosing to do something else. Has nothing to do with me not loving you. Period. And done, done, done. A few minutes of an uncomfortable conversation is way better energetically than you having an unauthentic conversation, because now you lied to you and then you lied to them. And guess what? Both your energy bodies know that it's not a true thing going on. So now you're at the pain body buffet, having a rotten pain body buffet. We are not checking into the pain body buffet anymore. It sucks. It sucks. And, I declined an invitation today with love. And still getting the feedback on it. It's okay. Love you. Didn't like that plan. No. It was a plan. Didn't like the time. Didn't like the place. I'm good. Go enjoy. So, it has nothing to do with, right? But the more you do that too, you will inspire anybody around you to do the same. It's right. The truth is contagious. The truth is contagious, and it's freeing. More importantly, it's freeing. We didn't come here to be a hostage to somebody else's program or opinion, to be honest. And when everybody's in pure love and light and loves themselves completely and fully, they had no time or reason to judge you or criticize you for any reason. In the fifth dimension, that's why they say there's only love, there's only love, there's only love. Everybody's in pure love and light with themselves. So that means when you step out to do something, you're not worried about, what are they going to think of me? You really don't care, because they love themselves absolutely and completely as a divine creator. You love yourself completely as a divine creator. So what could you possibly have for each other other than love and respect? It's super, it's effortless. Relationships will be effortless. And when people come together for co-creation, or as partners, or as playmates, whatever it is, it's going to be 100% authentic. No masks, no people pleasing, no bullshit. Yeah. Like, the more we get away from that, I just, at anything that's unauthentic, really, it doesn't even come into my field, because I can't go there. It's just a relief not to do it. It really is very freeing. So, let's see. Who is ready to ground? Yeah. By the way, when this stuff comes in, like that, they're pouring it through me, because someone in here needed to hear that. So I love it. It's always purposeful. Let's see. Let's do I am ready to ground. Let me find, I like a little ambiance when we ground. We don't need to see those spikes, because we already feel it in our melons, and we feel it in our solar plexus. So it's like, okay, we know that's there. I'm going back for the purple. For some reason, this purple flame that they brought in, this is, so the purple flame, which is a healing flame, comes forward with Archangel Gabriel, and so, not Gabriel, sorry. It's Saint Germain. So I would see, Gabriel's feeding me the words. There you go. Gabriel's with me in all my lives. But I meant to give credit to the purple flame, to Saint Gabriel. For some reason, he's really wanting to be heard today. Saint Germain would be the violet flame. So, all right, Gabriel, Len, bring us a grounding. I'm gonna let him be the star today. He usually is for me. So when I rarely write down what I'm going to say, I just plug in here and just wait for it to come. So let's see what he brings through. Let's do a grounding here. So first things first, just really slow everything down. Bring your attention to your breath. If you're driving, please listen to this later. It will stay up. And for those of you love trainers who listen to this later, I love you guys so much because I can feel when there's a large group of you in here at the same time watching the replay and doing these groundings. I can literally feel it, and I'll peek in and it'll show a little spike in there. So just know that when you are seeing this later and listening and doing the grounding, that you really are still radiating. You're radiating the exact amount of energy that we do now. So I love you guys so much. All right. So you can go ahead and close your eyes and get comfortable, and let's see what comes through here. We're going to ground with Gaia. So go ahead and take a nice deep inhale. Pause at the top of your shoulders. And exhale down to Gaia's heart. And we're going to stay here for a breath in Gaia's heart. Take an inhale. On the exhale, merge your light with hers. Inhale, come up to your heart space. Exhale back down to Gaia's heart. Inhale, come up to your heart space. And we're going to expand the light here. So notice if the front door to your heart is open. It's a see, sense, or feel. And then while you're here, take a moment to notice if the back door to your sacred heart is open. And if needed, just take a little soft inhale and then open it up with the exhale. Nice. And so now we're going to take an inhale, expand the light there. Exhale, send that light into all the cells in your body. Inhale, expand that light in the heart again. Exhale, send the light to fill the room or space you're in. Inhale, expand the light in your heart. Exhale, once again, see if you can magnify the light in the room or space you're in. Nice. Inhale, come back to your heart space. And we're being guided into the sacred heart for stillness. So you can see, sense, or feel a threshold. And just using your intention, go through that threshold. And then just feel yourself like seated quietly in this vortex of your sacred heart space. So the heart space for me it's pink and green, the essence. And so we're going to breathe here. Nice. And you can feel everything just release here from this space. And then take another deep inhale. We exhale down to Gaia's sacred heart. And Gaia's sacred heart is emerald crystal. And then on the next inhale, slowly come back into your body and wiggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes. Cool. I love it that it was bringing in some color, and I love that space of the sacred heart. It really, for me, it takes you out of the body for that moment. And you could just kind of witness your body really, really relaxing and coming into that stillness. You guys are so good at grounding. Every time we do this, it feels like it's faster and faster and faster. And that is so key. We're all, do what you can to get outside in nature, because that is where you truly are in resonance with Gaia. That helps the physical body too right now. It tremendously helps. Awesomeness. Well, you guys have a beautiful afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are. And by the way, I will be sending out very shortly the focus group registration link. It's going out very shortly. As soon as I'm off of here, I'll post it in the YouTube community, and then those of you who are subscribed, you'll get the email. Focus group is tomorrow, yay, at noon. What's the topic? No idea. Gabriel was too busy playing with me during this live. Tomorrow, I'm sure he'll let me know. So thank you guys so much. Thanks for coming in here and grounding with me. It feels so much better. And sharing your journey too. Remember, follow what is going on with you. You can't mess this up. You absolutely can't mess this up. It's all happening perfectly for you. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Mwah.